Everyone, Mandolin here, back with the Art of Pain with new bangs today. So, it's been rough because I have messed with my hair. That is a surefire sign to know that things have been a little crazy. So that's essentially what I want to talk about today, is when life gets crazy, what to do, because my life is crazy. I have a nail in my tire right now. I have an appointment soon to hopefully go get it plugged. My fingers are crossed that I do not need a new tire because I can't. Rent is due. I can't. So fingers crossed. Just a lot of stuff has been happening. I haven't really kept you guys in the loop about this, but we are house hunting, my boyfriend and I. So we are looking to get out of where we are pretty much as fast as possible. Rent is going up in a few months to a rate that we're not comfortable with, especially renting. If it was a mortgage payment, it would be a little bit different, but so that's really stressful, and I never ever knew, because not really anybody in my family owns a home. There definitely are exceptions to that, but like my mother has never and will never own a home. It will never happen. I can say that with the utmost certainty. It will never happen. So I didn't know what to expect, all the open houses and inspections to find out that something is really, really wrong with the house after you've already fallen in love with it, and just like cycling back, and it really sucks because they keep getting scooped up so quickly in my area, and finding one in our price range that we can comfortably afford it's proved to be very challenging, but hopefully that gets a little bit better. Aside from that, I spent some time a little while ago figuring out, or trying to figure out, how I can help people more than just the Art of Pain. I don't want to say I don't want to minimalize anything that we're doing here, because I do believe in it, and that's why I'm continuing to update you guys with my crazy life, because I do think that it does have an impact. But on the ground, in the local level, how can I help people? So I'm actually in the middle of a project I'm working on called Keep a Bag. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm getting donations from people for little bags, like little, I would say like just a little makeup bag. If you guys have ever heard of Ipsy, that's what I'm trying to get, like these little bags that have a zipper just to keep stuff in there. And what I'm going to do is make female and male bags, and I'm not trying to go anywhere with that gender thing. We're not doing that, but the female bags will have, things that females require, maybe a deodorant, some feminine, you know what I'm trying to say, feminine products, there we go, and some for men, shaving cream, deodorant, razors, just things that people who are in between housing, who are homeless, who live in, not the best conditions, and may not have access to what I would consider basic essentials. So I actually have a few people on board with that. I have a friend who's willing to help me iron out the details, and a wonderful aunt that went out of her way to buy a bunch of stuff for me that's being sent. So I'm going to be packing these bags and then giving them. I'm not entirely sure how. I don't know if I'm just going to donate to places I know, or if I'm going to try to do like a drive kind of thing. You don't have to sign up for anything, but just come to where I am, grab a bag. If you want to talk to me, you can. I don't know if that would be creepy or if people would be into that, but that's what I would love to do, like actually talk to these people. I'm sure they have a lot to say. So that's what I've been doing with that, because I want to get into the mental health field, like as a career, but I don't know how, and I don't know about schooling. So I'm also considering, and I didn't know this existed before, but there is a mental health advisory board, well, mental health and substance abuse for my state. I'm sure every state has them, but I didn't know they existed until like last week. So I thought that was like a job, but as it turns out, it's like voluntary and you don't get paid. So it is something that I want to consider getting on board with, because I do meet their criteria of what they're looking for. They're looking for advocates. And it is something I would really like to do when you actually get to like see the change, see bills being passed and funds being raised, and like getting to just throw your weight around a little bit and let them know your honest opinions about these changes and things that they're doing. And that might be in the future a little bit, but it's exciting to know that there's like an entry level way that I can get in there and actually from the state level have an impact without an education. It's not required if you're an advocate. They of course have people who are educated on that board, but they have different slots for different demographics, and I don't know, I'm kind of considering that. I really am. I think that sounds fun. I don't know much about legislation, but I do know what we have for resources around here and what I would like to see and what I would be willing to dedicate my time to. But I have completely digressed from the point of this video, so I guess we're just gonna call it a grab bag video, because there's a lot of stuff. My baby sister had a baby, and I am not positive, but I think we might need some intervention soon, and that's really hard, and I'm not going to get into details with that, but my situation might be different soon. So there's that. And my other sister, I'm one of 7, so I have 5 sisters. 4 sisters? 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 4 sisters. 2 brothers and myself. I would be the 5th. Anyway. Yeah, so I haven't told you guys about this because I don't know how to approach it or how to say it, even though I'm sure there's tons of you out there that can relate to this. My sister is an addict, not the one who just had a baby, different sister, just to clarify. And she's just kind of making all of the wrong choices, and unfortunately is so far into the addiction, I'm not able to help her. And what is it that I want to do with my life? Help people. Yes, you're right. I want to help people. So when it comes to family members and friends that need help, they do. There's a clear need. There are very clear things that would help this situation that I'm not able to do, whether it's money or whether it's time spent trying to like bring these people to where they need to go and make sure they are doing the right thing. I can't offer that. I can't. I work a full-time job myself. I have a daughter, I have a boyfriend, I have a social life somewhat. Like I'm not able to, and it really hurts. And I think that's what kind of plunged me into the whole keep a bag thing. My sister is getting one. She fits my criteria of being homeless and not having access to basic necessities. So yeah, she is getting one of the ones that I make. That's where we're at. And it just really sucks because I know what could help. I know exactly what could help, and I can't do it, and I can't think or find any resources that would be able to do these things, and I'm at a loss. So it kind of plunged me into this whole search, and that's how I ended up with, not the idea, it has absolutely been done before, the keep a bag. It's not like original. I'm not the first person to think of it. I'm just doing it locally. But it just kind of pushed me into what can I do as it stands right now as an individual. What can I do? And that is so far, what I've come up with. It's not a done deal yet. There's still a lot of stuff that needs to happen between now and the launch, but I wanted to clue you guys in on that too, because I feel like there's so many things out of my control right now. I cut my bangs, again, clear sign, and I just, doing nothing in the situation that you are aware of seems wrong. But at the same time, there's things that just socially acceptable or not acceptable things that don't allow you to do what needs to be done, or you're strapped for cash and you can't help your friend who really friggin' deserves it, or your sister wants a shower but you can't let her into your house because her boyfriend was on the news for being absolutely insane and she thinks that they just made it sound worse than it was. And there's like such clear tiny little things that I could do that I can't do. I can't, like, there's things preventing me from being able to do these things. And who am I helping? I mean, I guess I'm helping you guys, anyone that gets anything from this. But if I can't help the people closest to me, like within the general area as well as dear to my heart, what can I do? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna still consider that advisory board on a voluntary basis and just keep plugging away with the whole keep a bag thing, but that still does not seem like enough. And though it will somewhat help people that I am advocating for and want to see do better, it's not enough. Hands down, absolutely 100%, it is not enough. The resources are not available, and I, as a resource, am not always available. Like, I have a lot going on right now, so I don't know. This was definitely a grab bag video. There's some good and some bad, just like life. And I don't know. I don't like people being in positions where I can't help them. I don't like that at all. I really don't like it. And I'm in that position currently. So I'm doing what I can from the other side to hopefully make a difference in like a real way, whether by legislature or providing these people with basic necessities. I'm hoping that that will help. I don't know that it'll make me less stressed out, but I hope it will help. Thank you guys. I really needed to rant all of this, so thank you for listening. Let me know if you have any questions or you just want to talk. I am not always available, but when I am, I will definitely get back to you. And I hope everybody has a great rest of their day. Hopefully you feel that you are not the only one struggling. Everybody is struggling. Not everybody is open with it. I am though, and that's why you're here. So remember that. Have a great rest of your day, guys.